Ever since I entered school as a kid, as well as the fact that I have autism, I basically became an easy target for bullying. And because of this, sometimes I'm just not having a good time in school at all. Hi, I'm Nikki Aru, and you can call me Nikki. As I mentioned in my autism video, there was a time where I was just constantly being bullied. And that's the time when I was in school, whether I was in elementary school or in high school. And some of the things that the bullies did to me is just downright horrible. So today, I'm going to be talking about my experience of being bullied in school. And let's start with elementary school. The first 3 years in elementary school was pretty normal. I get to learn in class, eat at the canteen, wait for my dad after school, etc. But that's until when I entered my 4th grade in elementary school, where there's this one guy in my class that started to just straight up bully me. He's not like one of those bullies that just simply make fun of you. Most of the time, he is constantly insulting me in the most aggressive way possible. And sometimes he would do things that straight up traumatize me emotionally. And I still remember it to this day. But thankfully, I have a very nice teacher that is willing to help me and protect me from him, so I feel safe whenever she's around. At that time, I thought the bullying would stop after that, but 2 years later, somehow things just got worse. Like, way worse. It was during my final year in elementary school, and I was in the same class as the guy that bullied me 2 years ago. And because of that, he decided to bully me again, but this time in a different way. He would start gathering his friends in class to bully me together, as well as spreading false rumors to make me look like I'm a somewhat terrible, must-avoid person. Which is why there are many cases where some of my best friends would backstab me all of a sudden, in which the number of people bullying me has increased. And throughout that time, I've just been bullied like non-stop, whereas during class, lunchtime, and even after school before my dad fetches me, and it happens like almost every single day. What's even worse is that whenever I try to speak up about it to my teachers, I'm somehow the one getting punished. And when I went back home, my parents would be mad at me due to them being contacted by my teacher, which honestly adds more pain to me, not gonna lie. Which, by the way, there's this one bully that did something so horrific that I don't know if I can say it in this video. Not like he committed a serious crime or something, but it's still pretty bad. And just like that, I graduated elementary school. At that point, I felt relieved that I'm never gonna meet these guys again, and still is even today. So now, let's fast forward to my high school days. And you might be thinking, what happened during middle school? Well, it's mainly because I spent most of my middle school days at home having online classes. If you know, you know. But anyway, now jumping into high school. For high school, the bullying towards me still exists, but obviously it's nowhere near as bad as the bullying during elementary school. And it's mostly because the bullies, they're just being insufferable douchebags. Because they act like they're a group of gangsters, so to speak, plus they have a history of bullying others too. So whenever these bullies start making fun of me, I just pretty much ignored them, mainly because they're not attacking me physically. Plus, I've become more mature compared to my elementary school days. Now, what did these bullies say to me? Well, most of the time they will make fun of me because I have autism, and they will often call me a robot or some sort of big boss or something, because I just don't speak and show emotions a lot in class. Though there's this one time where the bully said, oh, the reason Nikki has autism is because his mom ate some quote-unquote stuff while she's pregnant. And this really pisses me off to the point where I just want to punch him in the face for saying it. I was just so freaking mad when he said that. Oh my god. But obviously I did actually do that because I know I might get into a lot of trouble. But that's not all. There are other few things they did that just really frustrates me. One of which being the fact that the bullies in my class would tell their friends from other classes about me. So sometimes when I'm just walking around during lunchtime, some random person would just call my name and say hi with a seemingly fake smile on his face. I'm like, bro, I don't even know who you are. I don't even know your freaking name and which class you're from. And this pretty much makes me feel pretty uncomfortable, so to speak. At this point, I'm just tired of it and I have to tell my teacher about it. But I just need to wait for the right timing for it. And that's when one of my bullies in my class stole my water bottle from my bag. So that's where I decided to tell my teacher about it, while also talk about the other stuff the bullies did to me at the same time. Thankfully, the teacher is very nice to me and sided with me against those bullies, and And since then, the bullies barely even interact with me anymore, which honestly feels pretty nice. And that is it for my experience of being bullied in school in general. I'm just sort of grateful that I didn't meet the bullies after graduating school, especially the ones in elementary school. Though sometimes my parents would just tell me in order to not get bullied, you need to get better in studying, getting higher grades, which honestly sounds BS to me. To me, just because you have a higher grade does not guarantee that you will never get bullied. And even if I did get higher grades, it's still not going to change anything for me. Though I will say is that after graduating high school, my parents would hug me and apologize to me for not helping and siding with me while I was being bullied constantly during elementary school, which is nice, I suppose. But anyway, that's it for this video. Make sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!